What is going on, my friends? Today we're talking about how to defeat Assassin Jade very early in your mkmobile journey. This account is literally 4 days old and I managed to defeat her. If we go to a Relic hunt, you can see that the second tower is already done. So you can literally defeat this boss very early once again in your mkmobile journey. And before we get any further, I just want to let you know that the video is going to be divided into 2 parts. The first part is going to be me talking about the general strategy I adopted, the talents that I used, the team, the gear. The second part of the video is going to be just footage of me defeating the boss. So sit, relax and enjoy. Now I'm going to start from scratch. Which talents that you need? In my opinion, precision is one of the very best talents. You're going to say she's going to evade, right? The thing is, I believe she's either bugged or they have nerfed the percentage chance that she has to evade. Because I remember when I started this game 6 years ago and when I did the Assassin Jade for the first time, this boss, she was evading a lot. However, since I tested her today, she would evade once every 10 or even 15 special attacks, and I was pretty shocked to find that out. So in a way, precision is a useful talent. Also, you require bear stance so that you can gain some health. Generally speaking, Hawk stance is the better talent. However, in the very first day of your mkmobile journey, bear stance will make more sense. Now let's talk about the team. If you have started the game 1 or 2 days ago and you don't have MK11 Scorpion, then I would highly recommend to check my videos in the playlist. The very first video of it explains how to get MK11 Scorpion on the very first day of your journey. Once you do that, everything else becomes much easier. So it is not really surprising that mk11 Scorpion is my main fighter in that particular battle, and this is the equipment I gave him. Now of course I have Edenian bracelets, which is super important because of the power generation boost. I was quite lucky to get an epic drop from the current tower that I'm doing, which is the Shirarayu tower. But if you don't have it, you can use any piece that gives you power generation. The Spectre Infernal Chains wasn't really that helpful as well. The only thing is that it drains power, but since you are crippling her on special one, that's not that incredible. However, I was very lucky to trigger this 15% chance to avoid damage from opponent's special attack and apply fire. You're about to witness in the video itself that she's going to do one special one. At a certain point, my Scorpion was wounded. However, I evaded the special attack and that was pivotal for my success. Also, I have this particular piece, which again is not that useful, because even if I snare her, she's the only boss. There isn't another boss, so she cannot tag out. So in other words, instead of using that piece, I should have used anything that gives, for instance, health or something to keep me alive a little bit longer. But it doesn't matter, I beat it, and that's the most important thing. And the only actually very useful piece was this one, because it increases the damage boost against martial artists, so 17% for Scorpion was quite good. This is the equipment I'm using on Sindel against nothing really special, and this is the equipment I'm using on Inferno Scorpion. The good news for this team is that Sindel is giving 25% unblockable chance. As you can see, if you scroll all the way down, you can see that MK11 and NetherRealm teammates have 25% unblockable chance and 25% chance to resist stun. I don't really care about the stun, however I will take the 25% unblockable chance. And even if you upgrade her passive, the chance doesn't change, so I'm perfectly fine with that. And in a way, MK11 Sindel enables both Scorpions to break blocks when they try to hit Jade. And more or less this is the strategy. This is actually the team composition, this is the team, and the strategy which I used about to witness wasn't really difficult. I'm just going to basically hit her with basic attacks until I get special 1, special 2. Then I'm going to unload the special attacks on her until she dies. And of course I have to be lucky not to eat X-ray with Scorpion, because the moment Scorpion dies, everything goes away. And of course I'm talking about MK11 Scorpion, not Inferno Scorpion. Now another thing that I didn't want to happen, but it did happen, is to lose Sindel first, because her passive only works while she's alive. The moment she dies, a 25% unblockable chance evaporates, so you cannot use that. Sadly, Jade X-rayed Sindel and my Sindel died, but I found a way to keep fighting, and at the end of the day I finished Jade. You're going to witness that in a second. Also on one occasion I was super lucky to trigger the 15% evasion chance, so Jade didn't finish my Scorpion, and at the end of the day I finished her. Now there's 2 more advice that I want to give you. The first one is all about the support cards. They're super important. Since I was approaching the fight with 2 Scorpions, it was very logical to upgrade the support cards of Scorpion, in particular the attack and the health. Don't worry about the recovery. The moment you upgrade them, let's say 2, 3, or even 4 levels, the character itself starts feeling much stronger. The other thing that you should consider is to level up the team that is about to face Jade. If your team is super weak now, just close the fight with Jade, go to Faction Wars, do 20, 30, 40 battles, make sure that you level them up 10, 15 levels above what they used to be, and then approach the fight again. You're going to witness that's going to be much easier, because 10 or 15 levels really make the difference. More or less, this is all I wanted to share with you. Now I'm going to let you enjoy the gameplay. If you have any questions, please feel free to answer them, to ask them down below in the comment section. And if this video helped you, feel free to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, help me out, and see you next time. Take care, guys.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours to take. Look behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream where love's the only side. So take my hand, join the army of the shadows. Going harder, we are more than numbers, standing in the shade. Going louder, we are all one color, standing in the way. Join the army of the shadow. Join the army of the shadow. Join the army of the shadow.
Perfect.